Welcome, Cap, to the Aligned Astro Tarot Network. I am going to be your decision guide for today, and I am going to be doing your energy, the universe's energy, your partner's energy. I will be clarifying those cards. I will also be using my own created deck called the Decision Guide. I'll also use the Romance and oracles as well as the I-Ching. For advice, I do have a call. I am under the weather during this series of readings, so pretty much most of the readings for January I'll be clearing my throat on. So this is for January 2019, and this is for Capricorn. So Capricorns, let's tune in and see what the universe has in store for us. So first of all, I'm showing Capricorns that you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. So it's pretty much that you're in a generous, or in the past you were being very generous in regards to your relationships, or this relationship in particular. Your partner, whomever you may have in mind in your energetic field that you're thinking about, has the Seven of Swords energy. They perceive that there are obstacles and that they need to resort to trying to get away with something in order to overcome those obstacles. You have the Page of Swords in the upright position for the universal energy, which means that the ability for you all to communicate in the past was wide open, and looks like your partner, instead of communicating about their obstacles, looks like they were trying to kind of get by with something. It doesn't have to necessarily be with you. It could have been just something they were trying to get by with. It could have been at work. It could have, been with someone else. And you all could have actually talked about it, but that's that general energy there. In the present, it looks like you're coming out of some kind of burden, Capricorn. You are releasing a burden that you've held on to for a while. The universe is very much in support of the anxiety and the worry that you've been going through. Although the universe is not saying to worry, the universe understands why you're worried, and we will clarify that and get the information that the universe has for you in regards to your emotional pain, grief, or depression, or guilt. Your partner is struggling with some disillusionment, not being in touch with reality, with the Seven of Cups in reverse. And in the future, it looks like your strength has been drained. We'll find out why. And also the universe is trying to, in the future, tear something down in order for something new to come in. Your partner, however, has the Wheel of Fortune in reverse in the future. And we're going to clarify everything. Okay, so far with the Six of Pentacles in the upright position, you also had the Six of Pentacles defining it in the reverse, which means that in the past you were pretty selfish and withholding of your resources, your time, your emotions. You were withholding, and you realized it and corrected it, and you decided that you needed to be more generous. Here we have the Page of Swords, and it is defined by the Emperor in reverse. Okay, the Emperor is a dominant male energy, and it is often like the husband card, It can also be um, someone who's very much in charge of their environment, someone who's in control of themselves and others. In the reverse position, it could be a male who is a husband who is cheating on his wife. It could be a male or female who doesn't feel in charge anymore, but they feel as though they have to abuse their power. Excuse me, get some water. In order to get what they want. Okay? And the universe is wanting to correct this energy. Okay? This is what the universe is observing. Anytime you see a negative card in the universal lane here, it means that the universe is observing this behavior and the universe is calling anyone under this reading out on it. So the universe has the Page of Swords in the upright, which is some type of message or confession or communication or what have you. And the universe sees the Emperor in the reverse position and wants either you, Capricorn, or Cross Watcher to understand that it sees you and it wants you to reverse that and put it in the upright position and stop doing what you're doing. We're going to talk more about that. Capricorn, your partner or cross watcher, you resorted to doing some underhanded things to try to get away with something because your self-worth, your possessions, your security has been challenged. You feel there was some opposition in this area of your life. And you had a feeling that if you didn't just, do what you needed to do, that was going to suffer. Your security was going to be compromised. In the present, the Ten of Wands is defined by the Knight of Cups. And with the Knight of Cups in reverse, on top of the Ten of Wands in reverse, since you're recovering from some burden, it has taken a toll on your emotions. And with the Knight of Cups, instead of being really, really caring about others, you're pretty much going inward and you're trying to nurture yourself. So others may perceive you as being insensitive, but since you have been carrying a burden for so long, the time has actually come for you to take care of yourself. So I'm not going to tell you to come out of that I'm not going to tell you to necessarily come out of that energy to help others right now because it looks like you're still healing. Okay, so the universe actually understands what you've gone through, and the universe is suggesting that you strengthen family ties, both of you, that you strengthen family ties, that you appreciate family, appreciate the togetherness, that will help nurture you or heal family issues. Okay? Here, cross watcher, you seem to be a little bit confused in regards to the choices that you need to make in your life. Sorry, excuse me. It's getting nighttime, so this is not getting any better. The moon is in the upright position, which means that you do have access to your intuition at this point, and you need to capitalize on that, okay? We're going to continue to clarify that as well. Let me clarify the moon card for Capricorn's cross watcher. I will be so glad when I'm over this cold. I can't believe I normally don't catch colds, but I've had two close together, which is very unusual. It's irritating. All right, so if you want to get in touch with your intuition, looks like judgment is calling for you to examine the past, examine things that you've been running from, examine things that you've tried to bury. Come to terms with things. Make sure there's not something that you're denying, and communicate about it with the Knight of Swords. Share it with your partner or trusted friend, but your partner preferably, so that they can actually know what's going on. And it may even help your partner with their energy, because their energy is in reverse here, because they've had a burden that they've been bearing. And with you sharing with them, it may help lift that burden. It may shed some light on some things that they're actually going through. All right. Clarify the Emperor. Let's clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Chariot. Okay, so let's take a look here, because the past is going to help us with this future energy. It looks like the Emperor's in reverse, and there was an offer that they made, but it was refused. The Emperor made an offer. It was blocked by the universe, which created some anxiety. The universe is now allowing some forward movement with the Chariot in the upright position, and offering also a little bit of time to rest and recover from whatever it is that's going on in regards to the energy here, and the Emperor being in reverse. So we're going to keep an eye on that, because the universe has now cleared the way and offered some recovery time in the past. What did you all do with the recovery time? Well, hopefully in the present, you all will be connecting to family, and you all will be resurrecting some things from the past. Cross watcher, Capricorn. Capricorn, what's going on? Okay, Capricorn, look at here. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Both mental and emotional energy. You're feeling as though you don't really want to offer much right now. You have the Hierophant in reverse, which shows that there were some deep issues that have been challenged, some deep beliefs that have been challenged. You've been challenged with your spiritual religious beliefs somehow through this. and questioning some things in regards to those areas. It could be, why have I had to bear this burden like this? Why do I feel like this? If God is really on my side, why am I feeling like this mentally and emotionally? Why do I feel like I can't, I'm in a stalemate, like I can't get my desire off the ground, like I don't have, so you're feeling really flat because you have fire energy, air energy, and water energy all in the reverse. So whatever this burden is that you've been carrying is really heavy. And it has your Hierophant energy in the reverse, which means you're basically questioning God at this moment. That's how it's reading here. However, you do have the Six of Wands in the upright, which means that you're determined to getting the victory. But with King of Pentacles in reverse, and then you have the Lover's card in reverse. Like you don't even believe in love anymore. Like you're just really pissed off. You know, you're questioning your progress in regards to prosperity. You're questioning wisdom with the King of Pentacles. You're questioning everything. And you're feeling like, I don't have anything to give. Now, I did Capricorn's reading for December, and Capricorn was going through this. There's a lot going on with the energy of Capricorn that I'll get into later, but this is not the reading for that. I'm going to do something special for Capricorns because Capricorns are suffering right now. Those with Capricorn Sun and Moon and Rising in particular. Okay. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to have to do something special for you all. Clarify the King of Cups in reverse for Cap. Clarify the Three of Swords. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the King of Wands. Okay, so, all right. This makes sense here. Clarify the Hangman for the cross watcher for Cap's partner. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. Clarify the Page of Cups. Huh. Okay, so in the present, Cap, you're feeling pretty discouraged. The universe is saying that it understands and is suggesting that you connect with family. If you don't have family you can depend on, because I know everybody doesn't have a family. But God always provides us with replacements, always. Okay? If you find that you don't have family members, thank God for the replacements. Go to them and lay your burdens down. You need some counseling. because this is something that is ongoing. This is like the third month or more that I've done readings for Capricorn. When I do my reading for Capricorn, my report for my astrological report for Capricorn and your energy, I may use an old video that I have. Well, it's not old. I did it maybe a year or two ago when Pluto entered into Capricorn. Very important information. And it's going to be there for some years. And Capricorn has been getting hit hard. Your partners are suffering as well. Because as I said in previous videos, when people enter into your energy, they also enter into your experience. So they've been experiencing this with you. This is why I always include cross watchers, so that they can get answers to every sign as well. Because if you're a good cross watcher and you mean well, and if the person that you're cross watching is not so messed up that you can't contact them, hopefully these readings will give you the information that you need to reach out to your partner. Even if they've been an asshole to you, sometimes it helps to just say, you know what? I was angry with you because you weren't giving me what I wanted. But now I see something different. I'm able to look beyond the things that I perceived that you were doing to me. And I see that you were not trying to intentionally hurt me, but that you were just going through ABC. If there's anything I can do to assist you, let me know. Thank you for listening, and goodbye. Try it. Try it. Especially with cats, because they are really having a hard time. Aquarians are having a hard time too. And it's because they share the same ruler. Even though Aquarians are defined by Uranus, Saturn also is a co-ruler for Aquarius. So, Cat, in the future, if you continue along this path, you will drain your own strength. Break your own heart. You're in a cycle with the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the King of Wands in the upright position, which shows that you gained some wisdom, or someone of wisdom has entered into your life to assist you. I'm hoping that's the issue. I'm hoping that's what it is. I hope it's both. I hope you've gained wisdom through someone with wisdom who's come into your life to help you. Make sense? Because you're dealing with a form of betrayal. It could be self-betrayal, but it could be betrayal of someone who has betrayed you. The universe does sense that there's some confusion going on with the Five of Wands and competition going on. It has defined the Tower, and it's just saying that something has to end in order for something to begin. Okay? Your partner has the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So they're resisting their cycle. They're in hangman mode because they're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. They don't even understand that they're in a cycle. So crossword watcher, if you're watching, you're in a cycle, stop hanging on and stopping it, because you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. which means that you're trying to hang on to something that is you're meant to let go of. Also, your emotional energy needs to be replenished during this time, and it will be if you allow the Wheel of Fortune to take control and complete this cycle that it needs to complete so that it can give you what you need. You have the Page of Wands in reverse, which shows that you are suffering from rejection. You feel as though you have been rejected. What happens is with the Page of Wands, they come rushing in with a little offer, not big, just a little rod, you know, one wand. And they just are offering it so proudly. And then when it gets rejected, their spirit is crushed. So you're suffering with some type of rejection, and that rejection has caused you to kind of just not want to take a look at yourself and others in regards to the truth. So you're confused. Like, why was what I offered rejected? And it left you confused. However, you do have the sun in the upright position, which means that eventually you will work your way towards happiness. But you all seem like you are, this Capricorn, you and your partner actually don't have a whole lot of love here. It seems like you both are on such separate, intense journeys. That's not like you hate each other, but you haven't really been paying a whole lot of attention to each other. Like, your journey is totally different than your partner's journey. Your partner's journey looks totally different than yours. And then you have the universal energy here in the middle. And the universal energy is like not even really that good. It's kind of like, you know, trying to get you all to tear down things so that new things can come in. So there constantly feels like there's a separation here. And Capricorn, you're in such unease right now that you don't really have it to even get involved in a partnership. Not that you're being mean to your partner, you could be, but I don't get any malice in any of this reading here. It's just that everybody's busy with their own spiritual work. So I'm going to stop there because we're right at 28 minutes. I'm going to pull an advice card from the Decision Guide deck. All right, so Capricorn, the universe wants you to know that whatever you do at this point, it's going to be a success. Not to worry, no matter how bleak you feel, that you still have the power. What's happening right now, though, Capricorn, I'm just going to tell you generally. With Caps, there's a soul transformation going on. And you feel heavy because in order for your soul to be transformed, whatever's in your past has to be cleared out. And if you've ever done a detox, you know you go through a period where you feel sick, you feel weak, you feel tired. Then once you get all the toxins out, you start to feel really good. So you're detoxing from the past so that you can go through this soul transformation, which is going to be a very beautiful thing. So don't be so hard on yourself, but be careful not to stay stuck and depressed in your energy, because then what happens is you stifle the universe to be able to pull you more towards your soul transformation. Because you all's readings have not been very, very pleasant. Cross watcher, you need to examine all your relationships and adjust where necessary. Okay? If you want to assist Capricorn, you can. Capricorn, if you want your cross watcher as a partner to help you with this, once you all sit down and look at this reading together, if that's what you decide to do, you all want to come up with a plan, I'll be more than happy to help you do that. But you all are connected but not connected, if that makes sense. Why did my candle burn out? What? Was it time? Oh, I only have one candle left that's lit. Okay, so what is the I-Ching gonna tell us? It says restraint. You have to know your limitations and stick to them, or you will only get frustrated. Stop aiming too high and settle for what is within your grasp, then enjoy it. So basically, don't be too hard on yourself. You know, Capricorns have very high expectations. You want to achieve things, but you have to know your limitations, work within those limitations, and enjoy what you have. Okay? Okay, so what do I need to sacrifice to help me move on? Oh, here we go. All right, so it looks like what you need, Capricorn, with the Knight of Pentacles. You need to work on being a little bit more self-reliant. And I know that's a lot to ask for Capricorn, because most Capricorns have challenging childhoods, and they have to be self-reliant from a very early age. We can call this a past life experience as well. As children, Caps are normally not given the best childhoods. Normally, this is not every Cap. Generally speaking, Caps have challenges in childhood very early. And as they get older, as they grow up, they become very self-reliant. But deep, deep down, they want somebody else to show them that they can depend upon them, because they feel like they deserve it. But your whole existence is about proving to yourself that you can nurture yourself. And where that normally comes from is the fact that Capricorn is way across the chart from Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, the cold, big planet of responsibility. You're born in that energy. And you're looking way across your chart over there at the moon energy, which is where your mother is. And you feel so far away from that mothering energy, that nurturing energy as a child. And you spend your whole life trying to get over to that side of the chart to get in touch with the moon, so that you can warm up a little bit, so that you can get a little bit of nurturing. But what the universe is trying to tell you is that you came here as a Capricorn because you've already gotten that. You just don't remember it. It's been implanted in you. And you have the ability to nurture yourself. So if your mother dies, if your mother's mean, if you don't have, all of the nurturing uh, gems of childhood that you see other children have, don't be jealous. It's hard not to be. You have to know that you have it in you. Many Olympians, boxers, all kinds of people who've overcome major hurdles or caps. I happen to admire Capricorns for their ferocious tenacity. You're born fighters, which is a blessing and a curse. So you're going to have to be self-reliant. Knight of Pentacles is a reliable card that requires lots of patience. Okay, so whatever you're waiting to manifest, it takes a while. But one thing about the Knight of Pentacles, once it arrives with what it is that you want, you can count on it forever. It's very reliable energy. Hard to come by, but once you get it, it's yours. You don't have to worry about anybody taking it away from you. You don't have to worry about it breaking down, disintegrating, disappearing, flaking out. So I just wanted you to understand that. For your partner, it's all about justice. For the cross watchers, you need to understand everything's not going to be fair. Stop taking shortcuts. You may not always get what you want when you want it, but it always comes right on time. So make sure that you're not dispensing injustice so that you can get the justice that you deserve. Okay? I'm going to pull a time card. April. Take a look at what's going on for you between now and April. Hope this has been a good reading. Thanks for listening. Bye, Kat. Be blessed.